Alright everybody, so a new review of One Piece on a Wednesday, and that pretty was like, whoa, how? Again? Because of course, maybe you have not noticed it, but in my country, Europe, the Netherlands, the manga of One Piece have come around Thursday, a bit late even though, because usually it was around Wednesday in the around 12 o'clock most of the time. So I was pretty psyched, of course, to see because, well, getting your chapter early on is pretty nice. So I just wanted to get this chapter good because there were a couple things I might forget. So the chapter's name was Dog vs. Cat. Of course, we know the two leaders of the Zou Island are a dog and a cat. So that makes a lot of sense that it's going about them. Of course, we saw that. And there was a lot of hectic right now because everybody was sleeping, I guess, but there was some kind of rust trouble about Raizou and Momoko, and everybody was concerned with this because we know the samurai guy was a part of that clan. I do not know exactly the name, but I will got it right here. So these two are clashing together. So they get one, like there is trouble between the cats and the dogs. Of course, they do not like each other. We know that already. But well, we got to see some flashbacks about all the torturing, and they saying they did not know Raizou, that samurai, and they are just taunting each other a bit like, oh man, why do you just miss one leg instead? Could you just not died? Or they say, I didn't mind if you died. So it's not really friendly because they're still thinking there should be one leader, and one leader is easier, of course. That makes things a lot easier. So they're clashing a bit, one a sword fight, but then it is stopped, and it is stopped by Kinemon, and he says, "I've come from from his crew. Let me say it. He got it right here. Alright. He says, I'm coming from the country of Zou. I'm a retainer of the Kogetsu family of the Wano Kingdom. My name is Kinemon." So, everybody stopped right there when he said that. And then they are saying, Raizou DONO is safe. And you see that big, I will use that as a thumbnail. You see big and like, he's safe. They didn't know about him. In the right corner of this page, you see they're saying, I swear to the gods above, I know no Raizou. So they were saying, we do not know him, we have nothing to do with him, we certainly have no clue whatsoever. No matter what, we do not know him. That was pretty deep, and they're saying he's safe, it is alright. And at that point, it was like, whoa, really calm. Keeping him on. It's like, is that how safe, huh? But I'm glad. And it's like, wait, what? Just a couple seconds, everybody was angry, bloody, raging. And Sub says, what? He was here all the time and you didn't know him? And what? How? And he said, guys could have died. And yes, that is possible. But he's like, everything could have been destroyed, is what the Usopp says. But the big cat leader says, even if it meant our kingdom's demise, we never rent out one of our friends to the enemy. And that means they have been, for a long, long time, have been friends. And it's just so nice to see that there's such a good bond between two friends, kingdoms. Yeah, it's pretty nice to see that, how much they mean to each other and how they show that even in the worst of times, when it could be so easy to say, I know him, he's here, take him, leave us alone. But they would go through hell and back just for their friends. That's a nice gesture. I mean, I think it's very nice to see that. It's not something you see many times. but only really good friends have that sort of bond. It was a pretty nice chapter, not too much craziness, but I have talked already about this when with a friend today where he said like, well, how much fighting is there really in One Piece? And I started wondering like, how much fighting is there really? These couple of chapters we saw not really that much of fighting, of course. A lot of talking, also a little bit of Jack. We saw him fighting, but nonetheless, it was pretty calm from the Flamingo arcs to this one. It doesn't mean that's bad. I really enjoy the story, and that's great because I don't know. You don't always need fighting to get a story true or enjoyable. Make it enjoyable. It doesn't even need that. You see lots of stories that don't have fighting that are really good. I mean, Bakuman, for example, is really great. Well, that's all I got to say for now. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, maybe even subscribe if you want to see more.